Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I want to start by saying that I'm sorry for the low quality content. This is new and I ain't got the money to invest. So hopefully you'll still pay attention to what I have to say. Before I begin, I want to start by telling you that the reason I'm motivated to tell you about eugenics and also the way mentally ill people were treated during the Nazi regime is because I think not enough people know, and maybe they know and I don't know that they know. And if this is old news to you, I'm sorry, but if you don't know anything about this, please, I beg you to listen to me, because this is important to me. I'm a mental health patient. I've been a mental health patient since 2001. In 2001, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder 1. Since then, I've also been diagnosed with anxiety, ADHD, depression, of course, goes with bipolar disorder. Mania goes with it as well. I do suffer from that at times. And then I also have CPTSD. Trying to remember if I forgot anything. It's hard to remember. So what I want to talk to you about is something that I think might fly under the radar, which is how mentally ill people were treated during the Holocaust. We all know what happened to Jewish people. So let's start with eugenics. If you don't know what that is, it's the selection of desirable heritable characteristics in order to improve future generations, typically in reference to humans. So eugenics is considered immoral and pseudoscientific. It's a theory that claims it is possible to perfect people and groups through genetics and the scientific laws of inheritance. Basically, what eugenics worked to improve was their race, quote unquote, racial improvement. So, for a perfect society, eugenicists labeled many people as unfit, including ethnic and religious minorities, people with disabilities, the urban poor, and the LGBTQ individuals. Sound familiar? So in 1931, the German Psychiatric Association organized a prize for the best essay on the topic, how can provision for mental health care be more cheaply reorganized? In 1920, in a publication by Carl, but I messed that up. I should have written that more nicely. Benneling, either way. He was a lawyer. And another guy, Alfred Hock, a psychiatrist, entitled, the publication was entitled Permission for the Destruction of Life. The tract posed the question, is there human life which has so far forfeited the character of something entitled to enjoy the protection of the law, that its prolongation represents a perpetual loss of value, both for its bearer and the society as a whole. The economic argue was repeated in 1932. An article titled The Eradication of the Less Valuable from Society. The author, psychiatrist Bertolt Kim, estimated that mentally ill individuals were costing Germany 150 million Reichmarks per year. I don't know what that value is, but let's just pretend it's dollars. That's a lot, right? I'm just going to assume it's similar to a dollar. So, once the schmatzy, I'm going to say it that way in case I get in trouble. I'm going to try not to get in trouble talking about fucking facts. So what they did is they forced sterilization on people with genetic defects, you know, like mine, mental retardation, any kind of physical abnormalities. Yeah, you would all fall under that category if you are one of those people. So I found this quote, and I took part of it out just because it was a long quote, but in this quote it says countless numbers of inferiors and those suffering from hereditary conditions are reproducing at a rapid clip. Between 1939 to 1941, up to 100,000 mentally ill people, including 5,000 children, were killed in Germany. Under the schmatzy regime, over 400,000 forced sterilizations took place, mainly of people with mental illness. Other countries, including Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Switzerland, had active forced sterilizations too. This is not all that I have to talk about, but I felt like it was a lot for today. I mean, it was a lot for me to basically take in. It hurts my heart. I know we're all worried about being targets. I should have looked before I made this video, but before POTUS took office, I heard something to the effect that RFK Jr., or whoever he is, RFK, he essentially proposed an idea to send people who are on antidepressants to, I guess, like these rehab farms to no longer be on antidepressants or some bullshit. I need to look further into that too. But it set off alarm bells in my head, you know, like, why? Why? We don't take these meds for fun. So why would you put us all on a farm? Just something to think about.